Hello and welcome to this hour-long yoga Vinyasa Flow class. It's going to be a nice flowy class with twists and bends and folds and a little bit of upside downy stuff. The main thing we're focusing on today, though, is we're actually going to hold our poses, our asanas, for a little bit longer than normal. So whereas we might usually hold our warrior two arms for like up to five breaths, 5 seconds, we're going to hold it for longer. So take it easy, do what you can at your level and enjoy the class. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, maybe leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and have fun. Thank you for joining me. And have your straps nearby. You're not going to need them to start off with. And just come to lying down in your version of Shavasana. Maybe give your hips a little wiggle, your shoulders, your shoulder blades, palms facing upwards. And you can have the knees together, feet as wide as the mat, or extend your legs long. You choose where you want to be today. And then just tuck your chin slightly, lengthen the back of the neck, close your eyes, and relax down onto the mat. Bringing yourself into the space, focusing on your breath. And while you're lying here, I want you to just do a quick body scan. Maybe give your toes just a little wiggle. The muscles around your feet and ankles, up your legs. Maybe clench your glutes a couple of times. Draw the belly button up and in and release it. Draw it back up and in again and release it. Relax the tops of the shoulders, the arms. And take a big breath in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Let that breath go. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Relaxing everything down. And then extending your legs long, slide the feet together, pull the toes in towards you. Bring your arms overhead, interlace your fingers, push the palms away as you take a full body stretch. Point your feet, flex, point, flex. And then slowly bring both knees into the chest, give them a squeeze, a hug in, a gentle rock from side to side. Easing things out here. And then release that left foot to the mat. Keep the knee bent. Pull the right foot in towards you. Pull it in tightly to your chest. And then slide it to the right under your armpit, close to the armpit. Just holding here for a moment. And then release it. And then just bring the ankle over the top of the left knee. And you want the top of your foot kind of nestling into the side of the knee. And then you're just going to slide your left arm between your legs, right arm out to the side. Bring your hands behind that thigh. Right hand between the legs, left hand to the outer thigh. Don't know where my brain is this morning. And then lift that left leg, hands behind the thigh. Flex both feet really tightly. And then see if you can just push your right thigh away with your right elbow. Just gently pushing it out to the side, deepening that stretch, holding here. Just keep trying to pull the left knee in closer, pushing the right thigh away, holding here. And then release from behind the thigh, bring the left foot down. Now bring your right foot on top of the left knee. We'll keep it where it was essentially. Drop the right knee out to the side. Bring your arms to the mat, palms facing upwards. And then slowly, without your shoulders lifting, let both legs lower over to the left. And if you can go as far as bringing the right foot flat down onto the mat, go that far and then turn your head in the opposite direction, just holding here. And then actively relax, relax both legs. Focus on relaxing around the hips, the thighs. Maybe the right knee is going to come down a little bit more. Easing out here. Keep the breath moving. Relax the shoulders. And then really slowly, with control, start to bring the legs back up to center. And then draw both legs over to the right, turning head to the left. And your legs probably won't go down as far, but just actively relax the muscles on the legs, around the hips, the thighs, the glutes, into your waist. Easing it out here. You might feel a lovely stretch down the left hip and waist. You can even push the foot harder against that left knee to deepen the twist. And engage your core, bringing the legs back up to center. Uncross your legs and bring that left knee in. Keep the right knee bent. Draw the knee into the chest and then slide it over to the armpit, holding here. And then slide the left ankle over the right knee and the top of the foot's kind of nestling against it. Bring your arms out to the side. Don't let left shoulder lift, but allow both legs to come over to the right. Maybe coming down as far as the left foot to the mat. And it might feel a little bit a bit of tension here. So then you've got to actively relax the legs, the knees, the thighs. Maybe let that left knee come over a little bit more. Relax everything down. Let go of your hips, your waist, traveling up your back, your shoulders, your face. And then engaging your core, coming upright. And then both legs going to the left, head turns to the right. And again, just let the legs come down as far as they will. And then the left foot's going to deepen the stretch on the right knee, thigh, hip, maybe into the waist. Holding here. Relax the tops of the shoulders. And then engaging your core, bringing those legs back up to center. Uncross the legs and bring both knees into the chest. Hands on the knees, squeeze them down. And then start to draw both knees out towards your armpits. Really pull the knees down tightly and then flex your feet. Reach for the outer edges of your feet and come to your happy baby. Knees coming down to the armpits, heels pushing up and pull down quite hard on the edges of your feet. Just gently rocking from side to side. And then pause here. Release the feet to the mat. Bring your heels as close as you can so you can touch with your fingertips. If you can't, either pull the knees in or wiggle your body down. Makes it a bit easier so you can touch the backs of your heels. Lift your head and check. Are your knees, hips and knees aligned? Roughly a clenched fist width apart. And then draw that belly button up and in. Imprint your lower back, push into feet, and just lift your butt cheeks off the mat. Squeeze those butt cheeks, holding here. Keep squeezing the butt cheeks. Keep trying to get the sense that your knees are going forward. And then we're going to roll a bit further up, kind of halfway up your back. Clench those butt cheeks again. This will be strong on the fronts of your thighs because you're going to actively squeeze the butt cheeks. You're lifting the hips and at the same time trying to get your knees a bit further forward. And then roll up onto the backs of your shoulder blades. Keep that nice squeeze on your butt cheeks, strong on your thighs, holding here. And then push up onto the tops of your shoulders. Slide your arms underneath you, interlace fingers, roll onto the outer edges of your upper arms, and then lift those hips up. Tuck your chin to your chest. Keep pushing into the feet, lifting those hips up more, holding here, and you can close your eyes if you like, and just focus on getting that height into your whole torso. Deep inhales and slow exhales. And then releasing the bind slowly with control, one vertebra at a time, rolling down your mat. And then bring the knees into the chest, give them a good squeeze. And then inhale, lift head and shoulders, nose to knees, knees to nose. And then release it back down again. Bringing your knees to your 90-degree bend, knees over hips, feet level with the knees. T-shape your arms, palms are facing upwards. Clamp your knees together, or actually grab your yoga blocks and pop it between your knees. That's going to encourage you to squeeze your knees even tighter. So push against the block with your knees. Keep the 90-degree bend and slowly lower your knees halfway down to one side and pause, holding here. Turn your head the other way. Don't let right shoulder lift. Keep pushing shoulders down. Keep holding. Keep breathing. Squeeze the knees together a little bit more. And then keeping the pressure on the block, bring your knees back up and then lower them halfway down to the other side. Don't let left shoulder lift. Hold. Squeeze that block. Keep that 90-degree bend in your knees. And then draw belly button up and in, bring the knees back to center and extend your feet up to the ceiling. Squeeze that block, point your toes, and then slowly start to lower the legs one way. Keep them straight, keep the toes pointed, coming about halfway down. Don't let the shoulder lift. Hold here, use your core. It's strong, I know. And then inhaling back to center. Keep squeezing the block as straight legs lower to the other side. About halfway down. Squeeze the shoulders down, squeeze the block. And coming back up to center. Bend the knees, remove the block, and just keep it in your hand for now. Bring the knees down. Push into feet, lift the hips, bring the block underneath your sacrum, the flat part of your back. And then settle down onto your block. Palms are still facing upwards by your sides. Close your eyes and just let gravity do its thing, getting that lovely stretch as you kind of extend down from the block. So have it quite low. You want your spine to feel like it's stretching down here. Holding here. And on your next inhale, bring your arms up, fingers pointing to the ceiling. Lift one shoulder, place it down. Other shoulder, place it down. Bring palms together, interlace fingers, push palms away from you. And we're just going to stay here for a few more breaths, pushing the palms up, pulling the shoulders down, letting your spine relax and extend. Holding here for another 5, 4, push those palms away a bit more. 3, 2, 1. Release your hands down to your side, push into your feet, remove the block, and one more hug of the knees into the chest, and then rolling upright and coming to seated pose, bringing yourself to your comfortable cross-legged seat pose, bringing your feet in as far as you can. Hands rest on the knees, close your eyes for just a moment. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, turn your head over one shoulder. Inhale back to center and exhale over the other shoulder. Inhale back to center. Opening your eyes, lift your head up, chin to the ceiling. And exhale, chin down to the chest, stretch out the back of the neck. Inhale, chin to one shoulder. Keep going round in a circle, chin to the ceiling. Exhale, chin to the other shoulder and down to the chest. Inhaling as you circle up and exhaling as you circle down. Inhale up, exhale down and pause here, change direction. Other shoulder and up, turning and down. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhale and exhale and pause here. Inhale yourself upright again and just bring the arms behind you. Interlace fingers, squeeze those shoulder blades together as you look up. And exhale, coming forwards, just lifting the arms up a little bit behind you, not coming too far for our first time. And then inhale, lifting up, release the hands out to the side. Arms lift up, hands meet, and draw to heart center. Inhale, length. Exhale, twist, looking over one shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale to center. Lifting the arms up, looking up. Separate your arms, bring the hands behind you and bind the other way, so the wrong finger in front. Squeeze the shoulders together as you inhale, looking up. And exhale, folding forwards, maybe coming a bit further. Hold here just for a couple of breaths. Straighten those arms, maybe bringing forehead closer down. Lifting those arms behind you, holding here. And on your next inhale, lifting up, bring hands either side, fingers are forward. As you lift your hips up, push into the hands and the knees. Lift those hips a bit higher. Holding here. Keep working on lifting the hips. Squeeze those butt cheeks. Hold. And on your next exhale, releasing it down. Beautiful. Bring your fingertips out to the side on the mat. Reset your spine. Sliding the arms around. Reset yourself nice and long. Bring the back of the left hand outside the right knee. And then twisting, turning to look over that shoulder. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder behind you a bit more. Holding here. Push a bit harder with the hand on the back of the knee, maybe. Nice. Hold. And slowly release it. Arms either side. Or get your spine nice and long. And then coming the other way. Back of the right hand outside left knee. Inhale, length. And exhale, twist. Using the breath to lengthen. Pushing the hand against the knee to twist a little bit more, perhaps. Holding here. And releasing it back to the center, bringing hands back to heart center. Reset your spine, close your eyes for just a moment. Push palms together. Opening the eyes, start to lift the hands, looking up to the ceiling. And then release the hands to shoulder width. Take a deep breath in, lengthen the arms, pull the tops of the shoulders down. And just a little fold one way. Look underneath the opposite arm and hold here. See if you can get more length into the outer edge. My side, it's the right side. Reach that right arm up a bit more, holding here. Pull that belly button up and in to come up to center. And lowering the other way, looking underneath the arm. Reach that top arm further, holding here. Focus on your breath. Pull the tops of the shoulders away from the ears. And then inhaling up, keeping your hands shoulder width. Start to hinge forward from the hips. Reach the arms, long, long, long arms. As you slowly come forwards, bringing the hands to the mat, slide them away. Drop your chin to your chest. Lower the forearms in a deep forward fold. Relax the tops of the shoulders. And then lifting your head and your elbows, walk your hands over to the left. And then release down over that left thigh, nose towards the left knee, holding here. And then lifting your head, walking the hands over to the right. Release over that right thigh, nose towards right knee, holding here. Walking your hands back to center. Walk them towards you. Bring yourselves upright, hands either side. Uncross the legs, coming to a reverse tabletop. Squeeze those butt cheeks. Lift those hips. Make sure your hands are directly under your shoulders to be able to hold this. Holding here. Draw that belly button up and in. Push harder into the feet. Hold. And then really slowly with control, release the bottom down, crossing at the ankles, rolling over your knees or bringing them out to the sides and coming to all fours. Knees under, hips, hands under shoulders, lower the belly, lift that tailbone as your spine dips down. And then pushing into hands and knees, arching up, chin to chest. Releasing it down to your cow. Inhale up and exhale, release. Inhale, lifting up and exhale, release. Arching up last time, chin to chest. And then releasing to a neutral spine. Walk your hands away from you, slide them long. As you release, forehead down to the mat, chest sinking down, puppy dog pose. Holding here. Now, spread your fingers wide, push into every part of your hands. Try and rotate the tops of your arms, kind of rotating them outwards a little bit. And then you'll feel your shoulder blades engaging, the muscles under your arms. Draw the tops of the shoulders away from the ears here and hold. Lifting your head, walk your arms back, but keep them kind of in front of your shoulders a little bit. And then just shift your weight forwards until your shoulders are over your wrists. So you're leaning here, holding here for just a moment. And then maybe lift your feet off the mat to make it a little bit stronger. And we're just holding here. We're going to be doing quite a lot of arm and shoulder strengthening here. Just hold. And then start to bend at the elbows. Your biceps are by your chest and they stay by your chest as you lower down, chin and chest to the mat. Lower the feet, pausing here. Crocodile pose. Not a very elegant looking pose with your bottom sticking up, but just hold. And then slide yourself long on the mat, lifting your chest, draw your shoulders up, back and down. Squeeze those shoulder blades behind you. Hands are flat, tuck your toes, pushing up to your knees and just tap your hips down to your heels. Keep the toes tucked. Just see if you can get your butt cheeks towards your heels. Elbows are staying lifted, strong arms here. And on your next inhale, lifting your head, shifting forwards, shoulders are over wrists, lift the feet, clamp biceps to the chest as you slowly lower chest and chin to the mat. Inhale, push into hands, pushing back up, shifting backwards, tuck toes, hips to heels. Keep the arms lifted as forehead comes to the mat. Keep pulling your shoulders away from the ears. Keep lengthening the arms. Last time. Inhale as you lift up, lift the feet. Shifting shoulders over wrists. Biceps to your chest as you hinge down, chest and chin to the mat. Pausing here. You can lower the feet, tuck with your toes tucked or keep them lifted. Then pushing back up. Oh, that's hard coming up. Start to lower the hips to the heels. Keep the toes tucked. Forehead to the mat. Keep arms lifted. Releasing here. Lifting your head, tuck your toes, and lifting up to our first down dog of the day. And we're going to pedal it out one leg at a time, heel to the mat, pushing down quite hard, straightening the leg, squeezing the kneecap, and then coming to your still downward facing dog. Your drishtis between your knees, push into the hands, get that chest closer to your thighs, holding here. Trying to lower the heels a little bit more, perhaps. Pushing hard into the hands. And then lift your head, look towards your hands, bend the knees, walking up to the top of your mat, coming to your fold. Bend the knees, bring belly and chest onto the thighs. Inhale, arms out wide, and they meet behind you. Cross the wrong finger in front this time. Squeeze those shoulders as the arms come up and over in your forward fold. And we're going to pause here. Give your head a nod, a shake. Can you straighten your arms a little bit more? Can you bring them a little bit further over behind you? Can you straighten your legs a little bit more? Holding here. And then softening in the knees. Start to lift belly and chest off your thighs, chin to chest as you slowly roll up. Coming upright. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as you look up. And then release the hands. Give the hands a shake, the arms a shake, all strong on your arms. Strong yogis. And then resetting yourself at the top of your mat. So we're going to do 3 rounds on each side of Surya Namaskar A, and then we're going to switch to B as well. So we'll build up some heat, but we are going to hold in the different stages a bit longer than normal. So big toes together, heels roughly a clenched fist width apart. That little pelvic tilt, I know I bang on about it, but it is really important. Look after your backs. Arms are by the side, palms just resting against the outer sides of your thighs. Draw the tops of the shoulders down, pull belly button up and in, and keep the shoulders down as the arms reach out, as they reach up and meet overhead. Turning the palms outwards, softening slightly in the knees as you swan dive, hands either side of feet. Inhale, halfway lift, neck is long. Exhale, fold, step the right foot back, the left foot back, taking your plank. Knees, chest, chin, or straight to chaturanga, cobra, or up dog, and meeting in downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up high, looking forwards, step, move, or sweep it to the front of your mat. Left foot joins it, big toes touch, heels apart, in a forward fold, maybe straightening your knees a bit more. Inhale, reverse your swan dive, and exhale, hands to heart center. Inhaling out and up, exhale, swan dive, hands either side of the feet. Halfway lift as you inhale, long neck. Exhale, fold, step the left foot back, the right foot back, taking your plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga as you lower. Cobra or up dog as you lift. Meeting in downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up high behind you. Looking forward, step it between your hands. Right foot joins it in your fold. Inhale, reversing that swan dive. And exhale to heart center. Inhaling out and up, maybe a back bend here. Exhale, swan dive. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold, stepping or jumping back to your plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Meeting in down dog. Right leg lifts up high, three-legged dog. Stepping or moving it to the front of your mat, joined by the left foot in your forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, pulling belly button up and in. And exhale, heart center. Inhaling out and up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold, stepping or jumping back to your plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Exhaling down dog. Left leg lifts up high. Looking forward, step it between your hands. Right foot joins it in your fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. And exhale, heart center. One more round. Inhaling out and up. Exhale, swan dive. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, fold and step or jump back to your plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga with a little hover perhaps. Inhaling cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg lifts up high. Looking forward, step or move it between your hands. Left foot joins it in a fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. And exhale, mountain pose. Last time. Inhaling out and up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold, step or jump back to your plank. Knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Meeting in down dog. Right leg lifts, looking forward, stepping or moving between your hands. Left foot joins it in your fold. Inhale, reverse that swan dive. And exhale, heart center. Inhaling out and up. Exhale, swan dive. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold, stepping or jumping back to your plank. Knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Meeting in down dog. Left leg up high, three-legged dog. Stepping it between your hands. Right foot joins it in your fold. Inhale, reversing that swan dive. And exhale, heart center. Pausing here, close your eyes. Catch your breath. Draw the shoulders forward and up, back and down. Release your arms to your side. We're going to do one round of B. So coming to our lunging. So bring the inner edges of the feet together. Squeeze ankles, knees, legs together. Arms are by your side. Inhale, arms behind you. Push them up as high as they will go till you feel those triceps engaging. And exhale into your chair pose. Look down. Can you see your big toes? If you can't, draw the knees back. Maybe sink the hips deeper. Maybe straightening the arms, looking up towards that giant beach ball you're holding between your hands. Holding here. Straighten the arms a little bit more. And exhale, forward fold. Nose towards knees. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Step the right foot back, the left foot back. Take your plank. Pausing in our plank. Walk toes in, push heels away. Rotate elbow creases forward. Pull the tops of the shoulders away from the ears. Pull that belly button up and in. Chaturanga, you're going to really slowly, hinging forwards from the elbows, lower yourself down to a hover. Then inhaling cobra or up dog, and exhale. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up high, three-legged dog. Looking forward, step or move it between your hands. Right heel stays off the mat as you come to fingertips, or hands on the knee, or lifting up to your lunge. Reach those arms up, pull the tops of the shoulders down. Squeeze that left kneecap. Try and get that left leg as straight as you can get it. Now pull right hip back and left hip forwards, and maybe sinking a little deeper into your lunge. Reach the arms higher, spread the fingers wider. Pull the tops of the shoulders down as you hold here. I know it's quite strong. Keep holding, keep pushing into the right foot. Keep pulling that belly button up and in. And then hands either side of right foot, step back, take your plank. Chaturanga, hinging forwards from the elbows as you lower to a hover. And inhaling cobra or up dog, meeting in downward dog. Left leg lifts up high. Look forward, sweep it between your hands. Right heel stays lifted. The fingertips to the mat, option 1. On the knee, option 2. Or lifting up high. Sink that right heel away from you. Now, squeeze that right kneecap. Straighten that leg as much as you can. Draw left hip back, right hip forward. Sinking lower into the lunge, maybe. Straighten the arms, pull the tops of the shoulders down. Spread the fingers wider as you pause here. Holding. Keep breathing. Using the breath to sink deeper. Another 3, 2, 1. And hands either side of the left foot. Step back, take your plank. Chaturanga as we lower. Biceps are by your rib cage as you come to your hover. Up dog. Meeting in downward facing dog. Walk, step or jump to the top of your mat, feet together, knees together in a deep fold. Arms start to lift behind you, palms facing up, bringing the arms up as high as they will go. You'll feel your biceps and triceps squeezing here. Keep lifting them, keep spreading the fingers. And then exhale to your chair pose, sinking the hips, lift the arms. Tops of the shoulders are down, holding here. Straighten the arms, spread the fingers wider, hold. And coming up, hands to heart center. I did say we were going to hold things for longer, and I know it's hard. So we'll take a pressure off our wrists and shoulders for a moment and just do a little bit of standy stuff. So feet hip width apart, arms by your sides, shoulders forward and up, back and down. Inhale. Exhale, keep the shoulders down. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades together. So chest is proud here. Squeeze the shoulder blades together a little bit more still. And then rolling it down, change direction. Squeeze them back, up, forwards, and down. Back, up, forwards, and down. And then we're going to hold the next time the shoulders are forwards. Feels a bit weird and a bit hunchy, but see if you can round the back of your shoulder blades a bit more, bringing the fronts of your shoulders kind of closer together. It does feel weird, but it's quite nice for your mid-back. Holding here. And release it down. Bringing the arms in front of you. Left arm under right. Draw the right arm across. Look over that right shoulder. Hold. And release it. Arms in front. Right hand under left. Drawing the arm across. Look over the left shoulder. Hold it here. And release your arms down. Bringing your hands to heart center. Lift your arms up and then bending at the elbows, coming to a reverse namaste. So fingertips are pointing down, behind your neck, and just hold here for a moment. Now see if you can draw your head upright a bit more. Draw the tops of the shoulders down, but keep the hands where they are. You'll feel this on your triceps. It's quite strong, but quite nice. Holding here. And then release the left hand and bring left hand in front of right elbow. Push that elbow back. You'll really feel your tricep now. So the back of your right hand is down between your shoulder blades. Holding here. Then release your left arm out to the side, palm facing backwards. And then you're going to bend at the elbow and bring the back of your hand up your back to meet your fingers. If they don't reach, release the right hand and push that left hand up higher and then reset. It does make it a bit easier doing it that way around. So fingers in a really nice bind here. Right arm is lifted, right thigh crosses over the left. Sinking down into a squat pose. Now, I know you know I like to tap my big toe down to keep my balance. I hate losing my balance. But give it a go. See if you can tuck the toe. I lose my balance instantly. See how it works for you today. Can you get nice? Can you get your foot behind the calf? Sinking down a bit deeper. Look at something on the floor in front of you that's not moving. And then just release the arms, bringing them out wide. Oh, that feels good. Nice. Uncrossing your legs. We're going to come straight to a warrior three. So starting to hinge forwards, keep your neck long, back leg out behind you, nice and straight. I wobble terribly in this one. Coming to your warrior three, finding that balance. Nice. Hold. He says. It's too hard to hold that one for very long. Coming up right and shrugging everything out. And we're going to do all of that on the other side. So arms in front, palms together, reverse namaste. Holding here for a moment, seeing if you can get your elbows up higher, then releasing the right hand, bring the left elbow further behind you. And my hand really doesn't come down that far. So when you reach the right hand out, back of the hand against the nape, your fingers might touch. If you can't interlace, then just push that hand up higher. I just think it makes it so much easier. And then holding here. Catch your breath. Focus on something in front of you that's not moving as you lift the left knee, clamping it over the thigh, sinking down, holding here, perhaps bringing the foot behind the calf. Hold. Squeeze the thighs together, breathing here. And then releasing the bind out wide and coming straight to your warrior three. Coming to that lovely capital T shape. Arms can reach out, they can reach forward or at heart center. You choose where you want to be. And releasing it, coming out. See, we're all much better on the other side. Go figure. And then just give your arms and legs a nice little shake here. And then coming back to the top of your mat, we're going to work through a few more nice little flowy bits with some pausing, but you're going to have a good all over body workout from this. Big toes touching, heels apart. In my live classes, yogis complain that whenever they go to a gym or something for yoga, that it's like an aerobics class. So we don't want to do aerobics. We want to do yoga. Pull that belly button up and in. Get that pelvic tilt in. Inhaling out and up, looking up. And exhale, swan dive to your mats. Get your legs as straight as you can. Inhale halfway, exhale fold, stepping or jumping into your plank. Left hand under left shoulder, side plank, lifting the right arm up. If you want to put the left knee down, put the left knee down. Otherwise, try this. Hold this. Reach the arm higher, spread the fingers wider. We're holding it for another couple of breaths. Lift the hips up maybe a little bit. Nice. Hold. Strong yogis. And then bringing your hand down, flipping to the other side. Left arm lifts, lift the hips. Reach the arm higher, spread the fingers wider. See if you can get your hips up just another fraction maybe. Holding here. Squeeze the muscles all down the right waist. Hold. And coming back to your plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga as you lower. Cobra or up dog. We'll meet in our downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up high, three-legged dog. Looking forward, sweeping it between your hands, coming up, ready for warrior two. So make sure you've got a nice long stride here. Front toes are forward, back foot angled in. Arms are reaching out, shoulders are over hips. Bending that front knee, sinking deep into your warrior two. Have a look behind you. Is that back arm at the same height as your front arm? Draw the shoulders down as you sink down. Now have a look down to your left knee. Can you see the big toe? If you can't, just draw the knee over a fraction until you can see the big toe. Reach the arms long, spread the fingers really wide. Hold. Every exhale, release the shoulders down. Every inhale, lengthen the arms. I know, your arms are going to be starting to hurt. Keep them lifted, keep them lengthened, and then flip the front palm, reverse that swan dive. Great excuse to put your right arm down. Reach that left arm up a bit higher, maybe. Straighten the arm a little bit more. And then coming back to your warrior two. Straighten that front knee. Keep the arms where they are as you shift forward, ready for triangle. Trikonasana as left arm comes down on the inner thigh, shin, or to the mat. Right arm lifting up, 6 o'clock arms. Reaching up. You can stay here, or you can bring the right arm up and over. Bicep to the ear, if that feels okay for you. Holding here. And then start to pivot forwards. Bring the right hand outside the left foot, left hand outside the other side of the left foot. Draw the left hip back as you lengthen that left leg. And then maybe bending at the elbows, lowering your belly, your chest over the left thigh, nose towards knee. Both legs as straight as they'll go. Hold here. Focus on pulling left hip back, right hip slightly forward, straightening that left leg as much as you can. Holding here. And then lifting your head, bend left knee, lift right heel off the mat, right hand under right shoulder, left arm lifting up to a twist. Holding here. Squeeze that left shoulder blade behind you. Reach the arm higher, spread the fingers wider. And then left hand to the mat, step back, take your plank, pause in plank, walk the toes in, push the heels away, hold. I reckon we could all hold plank for about an hour these days. But hinging at the elbows, slowly chaturanga as you lower. Inhaling cobra or up dog, or meet in our downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up high, three-legged dog. Stepping it forwards, coming up, warrior two on the other side. Check your alignment, thinking about your tightrope. Nice long stride. Arms reaching out, spread the fingers wide. Sinking into your beautiful warrior twos, coming into as low a lunge as you can. Looking for that 90-degree knee bend. And look at the front middle finger, draw the tops of the shoulders down. Straighten that left leg, squeeze the kneecap on the front of the thigh. Have a look down, can you see your big toe? If not, move the knee over to the right a little. Holding here. Straighten the arms, feel your biceps, your triceps really, really strong. Flip that front palm, reversing your warrior. Up and over, holding here. Deep inhale. As you exhale, can you stretch a bit further back? And then coming back via warrior two, straighten that front knee. Shifting forward slowly, slowly, slowly. Pivoting, Trikonasana. Lifting that left arm up high to your 6 o'clock arms, holding here. Brought that left hip back, the left shoulder back. Spread the fingers wider. Straighten that arm a little bit more. Hold. Draw that right hip back, straighten that right leg. And then super slowly bring the left hand down, right hand outside the right foot. Draw right hip back, lowering down over that right thigh, nose coming towards the knee. Both legs as straight as you can get them. Keep pulling the right hip back. You'll feel it in your hamstrings. And then pivoting onto the left ball of the foot, bending the right knee, left hand under left shoulder as right arm lifts up to your twist. Squeeze that right shoulder blade behind you. Straighten the arm. Spread the fingers wide. Holding here. Every exhale, can you push the back foot heel a little bit further away? Can you reach your right arm up a little bit more? Can you squeeze that right shoulder blade behind you? Just a fraction more. And then right hand to the mat, step back, take your plank, drop your knees, flatten your feet. Let the heels sink down, lower the forehead, give yourself just a short break in your child pose. You can bring your arms behind you if your shoulders are feeling a bit twingy. And pat the backs of your hands on the mat, holding here. And then lifting your head, bring yourselves up to sitting on your heels. Just holding here for just a moment. Bring your hands on your thighs. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, draw the tops of the shoulders down even more. And then just coming onto your bottom, bringing your legs out long in front of you. Flex those feet, pull them in tightly towards you. With your hands, bring yourself more upright. Shoulder blades are down, tops of the shoulders are down. Pull that belly button up and in, squeeze it up and in as arms reach out. And then as you exhale, folding forwards, maybe a little sway from side to side as you reach for your feet. Make sure you're keeping your legs as straight as you can. Pull back your shoulder blades behind you. So you're pulling the toes towards you and then maybe folding forwards, chin coming down to the chest, nose towards the knees, and hold here. If you want to, you can kind of lift your head on every inhale, lengthen the spine, and every exhale, pulling forwards a little bit more. Inhale, you're hinging from the hips, and exhale, folding, holding here, just another couple of breaths. And then lifting your head. Right hand takes hold of left big toe. Lifting that leg up, left hand reaching behind you, twisting here. So pull the left leg over. So you're pulling it to the right and pull the left hand behind you. So it's a really intensive stretch all down the left side of the body. Holding here, keep pushing that heel away. Keep pulling belly button up and in. Keep squeezing that left shoulder blade behind you. And then releasing the foot, bringing both arms up and exhale, forward fold, maybe a bit deeper this time. Inhale, lengthen to the spine and exhale, folding forwards, holding here. Relaxing with every exhale. Keep the legs long, keep pushing the legs into the mat as you fold. On your next inhale, lift your head. Left hand takes right big toe. Right leg lifts. Right arm behind you. Now pull that leg over to the left. Squeeze the arm behind you, over behind you, till you feel every muscle on the right side of your body working here. Squeeze that shoulder blade. Pull a bit harder on the leg. push the heel away, hold, breathe. Don't forget to breathe. And then slowly, slowly releasing it down. Bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet together, interlace fingers, and let's just take a nice little inner thigh stretch here. And then bringing the knees up. Bring yourself halfway down your mat, arms along, C-shaped lower back. As you roll yourself down, draw the knees into the chest and take another little back massage here. Well done, you've worked really hard. That was quite a hard class in some ways. Strong on the shoulders. And then pausing here. Bring the left foot to the mat, cross the right thigh over the left. Squeeze the thighs tightly together. And then you're going to lower both legs to the left. Keep squeezing the thighs together and let the legs come all the way down. Turn head to the right. And this should feel amazing on your right hip, into the waist, up your rib cage. Keep pulling the right foot down using the left leg. You're kind of pulling your hips back and away from the knees till you get that really good stretch in your hips. On your next inhale, knees come up. Now lower them all the way to the right. They won't go as far. But again, just kind of let go of all your muscles around your waist, your hips, your legs. And close your eyes if you want. And just relax down into this, stretching out down the front of the left hip and torso here. And then pulling belly button up and in, legs come up. Left leg clamps over the right. Both legs go to the right, coming all the way down. And then you're pushing against your left calf with your right knee to deepen the twist. You're turning your head to the left, holding here. Again, this should feel so good around your waist, into the hips. And then engaging your core, coming up, lower both legs to the left, head turns to the right. Relax the legs. Relax your shoulders. And then slowly coming back up to center. Uncross your legs. Bring your hands together, interlace fingers. Push the palms away. Push them up high. And then releasing down to your side. Shavasana, either knees together, feet as wide as the mat, or legs extended long. You choose where you want to be. Whichever option you take, give your hips maybe a little waggle from side to side. Tuck the shoulder blades in and down underneath you. Chin to chest, lengthen the back of the neck. Close your eyes and just breathe for the next couple of minutes. Deep, slow, even breaths. Then very slowly turn your head, chin to one shoulder. Inhale to center and exhale to the other shoulder. Coming back up, extending your legs long, slide the feet together. Flex the feet towards you as you inhale, your arms up overhead, interlace fingers, push the palms away, pull the toes in, taking a full body stretch, and then point the toes away from you, push the palms away from you. And then slowly bringing the knees into the chest, give them one last squeeze, rolling to your side, and pressing to your upright cross-legged seat pose. Bringing the hands to rest on the thighs, close your eyes, draw the shoulders forward and up, back and down. Hands come to heart center, to the third eye, and namaste. Thank you for joining me today.